Hi YouTube, again, it's Beaner Skills, coming at you with another deck, Frog FTK, one of the most competitive FTK builds out there. As you can see, I've already finished my little X-Saber segment. Here is Frog FTK segment. Alright, I'll just start off the deck right now with 3 Sifitoads. Use them to thin out your frogs. Basically, contribute one monster from your side of the field to special summon one frog type monster from your deck to the field. 3 swap frogs. Basically has a whole bunch of effects, and I'll go through them right now. You can discard one water type monster to special summon this card from your hand, and when this card is summoned, you can select and send one level 2 or level type aqua type monster from your deck to the side of the field, or from your side of the field to the graveyard. Once returned, you can return one monster you control from your hand to your hand to normal summon one frog type monster except swap frog or whatever, in addition to your normal summon or special summon. Yeah, I just read it off the card. Just want to see if I get all the wordings right, but yeah, that's all the effects. Basically, 3 points draw frogs when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard. You can draw 1 card. Use swap frog to get his effect, because it's the only way you're gonna get his effect. Because through Mass Driver or through Substitute, you're gonna miss timing, because it has to be his effect has to be the last thing to resolve. So yeah. Let's just go through this deck real quick. 3 of the frogs. Basically, you can control any type of other frog other than him. You can this card can basically this card can attack directly, and then when it attacks directly, if you control any type of other frog other than him, you can destroy 1 spell trap from your opponent's side of the field. 3 flip-flops. Basically, if this card is attacked when it's face down and when it's flipped up, you can return the same number of cards frogs you control from your opponent's side of the field to their hand. 3 Dupe Frogs. When this card is sent from the field to your graveyard, you can search out frogs from your grave or from your deck. 2 Running-Tonans. Basically, this is the heart of the deck. Because you need him in your graveyard in order to remove frogs from your graveyard, to use him to bring him out, and then burn him with Mass Driver. So that's the whole point of getting all your frogs in grave. So you can use him in grave to remove the frogs in grave, to special summon him from the graveyard, and then burn him from Mass Driver. 2 Treeborns, just frogs, and basically if you can't get it off first turn, usually ditch him in the graveyard, and then next turn special summon him. If he's top link to Sifitoad, that's a good thing for you. Because then, yeah, you have a monster right on the field you contribute to start the loop. I use 2 Dust Frogs, so basically if I'm in a bad situation, he's my beater. Or I can use him as good secondary material with Fishborg in the graveyard. It's a level 5 Froggy, 19 under attack, awesome. Womblish Frog. I use him for the only reason that he's the only level 3 frog type monster. So I use him for variation to what I can synchro into. And last but not least, a Fishborg Blaster. Basically, when this card is in a graveyard, if you control level 3 or lower water type monster, you can throw a card from your hand to special summon this from the graveyard. It's a tuner, your only tuner. And basically, the only way to get this card from the graveyard is to draw it or whatever and then take shit, because that's the only way, and that sucks, but yeah. Onto the spells. 3 Morio Greed, your draw power. Basically, return 2 water type monsters from your hand, shuffle them back to your deck, and then draw 3 cards. So it's basically respite for water type monsters. Yeah. On through 3 salvages, you can add 2 water type monsters from your graveyard to the hand. So basically to recycle your water type monsters. And the key card, Mass Driver. Basically you can offer 1 monster from your side of the field to burn 400 damage to your opponent. Basically that's what you need, and then here's the cards you can use to draw Mass Driver if you don't draw it. 2 hand restrictions. For this card to work, your opponent must have 2 cards in their hand, otherwise this effect will not work. Because your opponent needs to discard 2 cards in order to draw 2 cards, or else it won't work. one hand destruction. You know what that does? My magical mallet. I use this over the third hand destruction because I feel this card is better for me because I don't want my opponent drawing two crows or benefiting with hand destruction if I face mirror match. So magical mallet I feel is a better tech. Basically return any number of cards from my hand back to the deck and then draw the same number I returned. Very good. Giant Trinade, just a little random card. If like I happen to go second and I happen to draw this, basically clears away from any book of moon torrents or whatever. MST, the tornadoes, yeah. Basically, last card is 1 for 1. Discard 1 monster type monster to switch someone on 1 level 1 monster from my deck to the field. Basically, I use this to get substituted, or use it to get Fish Warp Blaster. So yeah, guys, that's the Frog FTK deck. Or here's a run through real quick. This is like my backup deck. If you guys are interested in buying it, message me. I'll set you up with a price. Yeah. This deck has a 60% chance of winning if you go first, but that's if you do all the things right. And don't do like stupid me that I happen to leave one running turning in grave instead of two, which messed me up, and then my opponent ended up TD crowing it, and I lost. But yeah. So that's Frog FTK, 40 cards, awesome. So you guys have any questions, let me know, and yeah. So that's the Frog FTK deck. I'll see you guys later.